I remember when I was a kid, all right. Um, I think it was 9, and we went to some park in Virginia. It was a cave that we went to. I'm not sure what it was. And for the first time, I saw bathrooms and drinking fountains that said white and colored. And I looked at the drinking fountain and didn't know what that meant. And I thought it meant colored water.
Yeah.
So I went over to the drinking fountain to see what color the water would be when it came out. And my uncle saw me doing it, and he came over and he smacked me so hard that he knocked me down to the ground and he said, "What in the hell are you doing, boy?" I said, "I wanted to see what color the water was." And he hit me again. He says, "Don't you mess with me. You know what that's for." I know I didn't.
Honestly didn't know.
I honestly didn't. And my aunt picked me up and he says, "We have to leave now because of what you've done." I said, "What have I done?" He says, "I'll explain to you." And what she explained to me was not, what this was all about and what did I think about it, but how did I need to be with it in order to survive? And I went, well, that's crazy. And later on, she says, "I know it's wrong." And to which, in my 9-year-old mind, I said, "Well, why didn't you say something?"
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the stepping up. Because
Right.
there, I could have very easily learned, okay, well, that's what that means,
Mm-hmm.
and swallowed the bitter pill or drank the poison. And oftentimes I find that, you know, the offer isn't all that genuine. They don't really have to do anything, but they get to
Right.
feel good. I ain't interested.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the buzzer saying that I said something wrong?
No, that that was timer on the stove.
Your dinner's ready, Earl. The good news
is my time up? I'll be quiet
Tony
now.
and Tony's.
It's the same thing why I got in trouble in school, because I kept asking the sisters why some of these things that they were trying to teach us that didn't make sense. What did they mean? Like, if a baby isn't baptized Catholic, it doesn't get to go to heaven. Well, that doesn't seem right.
Right.
In fact, and I remember telling Sister Francis Regis, well, then God's mean. It's got me sent down to the principal's office and to Father Laubacher. And it's like, but it doesn't make sense. Why would God be that? If God's love, why would he do that? And then I slowly realized it has nothing to do with God and everything to do with people.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah. And your story, Earl, also proves the point that bigots, racists are not born, they're created. We learn this behavior. This is it. Children left on their own will do what you did as a child. They'll be curious. They'll explore. They'll accept difference. They have to learn that certain lines exist and you can't go there and you don't do this. And some of those things are good for us. They keep us out of trouble. And some of them continue to support the systems that create problems and trouble.
Yeah, trouble. Yeah, I kind of like getting in trouble.
Yeah, I bet you do.